Thousands of Vermont students, teachers, and staff under lockdown at school today after someone called in a fake shooting at more than 24 schools. Thanks for joining us tonight at 11. I'm Alice King.
And I'm Brian Colleran. Vermont State Police say a person who they are still trying to identify made those fake reports by calling dispatch centers, police departments, and town offices this morning. This is known as swatting, making a prank call to emergency services to bring a big police presence to an area.
This is terrorism, to invoke fear and chaos in a community.
Jennifer Morrison, the head of Vermont's Department of Safety, holding a press conference with state leaders. At least 21 schools impacted, with many more choosing to take precautionary measures.
NBC5's Carolyn Sistrand spoke to a cybersecurity expert tonight about the situation. Carolyn.
Yeah, Brian, Alice, people across Vermont are breathing a sigh of relief tonight that those calls were in fact fake, but the cybersecurity expert I spoke with earlier today says it's possible that this could happen again. A scene unlike anything they've ever seen before for students at Montpelier High School.
Usually they say something about it before they do a drill.
The same chaos happening in South Burlington, causing a few students from Rice Memorial to head home early.
It's all clear, so not too worried now, but we're calling it a day just in case. Better be safe than sorry.
On Wednesday, more than 20 schools were locked down across Vermont, all because of fake, threatening phone calls about a shooter.
These calls were a hoax, an act of terrorism designed to create chaos and stoke fear that can be exploited.
Vermont State Police confirming the call came from a person, not an automated system. Governor Phil Scott, Vermont Commissioner of Public Safety Jennifer Morrison, and State Police Director Colonel Matthew Birmingham condemning these swatting calls, which are done to provoke a heavy response from law enforcement.
They are particularly dangerous.
Cybersecurity expert George Moore from Middlebury College's Institute of International Studies says these threats, whether a target or a prank, will always initiate a police response.
They can't determine up front whether they're a hoax or something real. And there have been instances in other parts of the country where people have actually been shot and killed by the police responders, thinking that they were going into a dangerous situation.
Adding that situations like this could happen again, since anyone with access to the web is capable of pulling off a similar hoax.
Stopping these from happening implies a control of the internet, which so far people have not been willing to allow the government to do.
Moore believes whoever is responsible deserves to be brought up on charges.
We will engage all available investigative and prosecutorial resources at the state and federal level.
The state and law enforcement agencies now working to do just that, figuring out who is on the other end of the line. And as of tonight, nobody is in custody, and these calls do remain under investigation. And state leaders are urging Vermonters to report any suspicious or threatening calls that they may receive to the police, as they too expect this to once again happen. In South Burlington, Carolyn Sistrand, NBC5 News.